Don't look under the surface.
Killed you.
Herald, please come over here. Well met, Herald. I'm so excited about this, I'm positively tingling. The Priory does a great deal of research into ancient forms of magic, and this ritual was a real find. One of our explorers discovered it while tomb raiding in the Crystal Desert. I tell you, one learns the most amazing things as part of the Derman Priory.
Your order sounds tremendously exciting. How do we cast the ritual?
The ritual allows one to step through time and experience the last moments of a subject's life. You will actually tangibly be there.
Could I change anything? Save his life?
Sadly, no. Events which have already happened are fixed in time. However, there is one caveat. Although Rhiannoc's death is predetermined, your death is still mutable. The dangers will be quite real, and potentially lethal. You could die as well.
If this ritual helps me learn what happened, then I'll accept the risk. Just tell me what to do.
Press your hand to the earth. The swamp may have swallowed Rhiannoc's body, but it cannot keep us from contacting his soul. This will be a test of your courage, Herald. Good luck! Prepare yourself, champion. The ritual begins. Focus on the image of a wild hunter, accompanied by his human squire. He faces his enemy, a vast army of corpses. His struggle is your struggle. His courage, your courage. You are as one. Your breath quickens, and your heart beats faster. Breeze surround you. Now, in this moment, you are with Rhiannoc.
We make our stand here. The Pale Tree has given me a mighty weapon. Armed with Caliborg, we cannot fail.
Lich is powerful, Rhiannoc. His army is vast.
What good is power when it's afforded you by an evil master?
Stay from harm.
What good is an army when you're standing against love, honor, and loyalty?
Ready to rock!
But none of your kind has ever experienced it. Do you even understand fear?
I don't need to understand it. I only need to do what is right.
No, we're free. I'm frightened, Rhiannoc. I can't stay.
Swift and steady.
Fire it up!
Swift and steady.
Eye of the storm! Fire it up! Eye of the storm!
Fired up! Wayne, where are you?
I can't do this. The witch is too strong. I'm too scared. Let's use the sword to save ourselves. Come on, let's go.
Caliban, the sword is powerful. With it, we have a chance
To escape, yes! Leonard, I want to live. I have to get out of here. I don't want to die.
Wait, no! I need Caliban to kill Mazdak. Come back. I cannot give up. Mazdak is coming. Forgive him, Mother. We were both too young.
Waking up, are you? Take your time. Breathe slowly. Now.
Poor Rhiannoch, abandoned by his best friend. I can't even imagine how that must have felt to a firstborn who had never before experienced betrayal.
How tragic. The dream was young, and our predecessors knew little of the world. Rhiannoch couldn't possibly have understood what it meant to take such an untried human into battle.
Nevertheless, I cannot forgive Wayne for his cowardice. He didn't just flee, he took Rhiannoch's weapon. With Caladbolg, Rhiannoch would have stood a chance. Without it, he was doomed. Come, let's return to the Pale Tree and share what we've discovered.
Charged up!
Kill everything!
I have gold coins.
Fired up!
The market there is incredible.
Swift and steady.
Welcome back, Herald. Tell me, have you learned of Rhiannoch's fate?
I have, Mother. Rhiannoch died fighting Mazdak the Accursed, but his sword was stolen.
Stolen? What foul, contemptible foe dared steal Caladbolg?
It was no foe. A friend betrayed him. Wayne, Rhiannoch's squire. During the battle, he stole the weapon and fled.
Betrayed? And by someone he loved? Why are people so drawn to betrayal?
Wayne still carries Caladbolg. He's been using it to compete in gladiatorial tournaments.
I insist that the Vigil accompany you. We'll face this wretch in the tournament ring and thrash his hide. Our order is founded on the principles of courage and duty. I can't stand to hear that Caladbolg is being wielded by an honorless traitor.
You trusting fool. Wayne will flee if he finds out you're there. With a little trickery, we can manipulate the tournament. Once Wayne's been beaten, the Order of Whispers can steal the sword with ease. Stop thinking with your sword arm and start using your brain.
Both are interesting suggestions. Earworth, your thoughts?
I'm afraid gladiatorial tournaments aren't the Priory's forte. While you get the sword, I'll research Mazdak and try to pinpoint his location.
Herald, Caladbolg must be returned. Decide and go forth to deal justice.
Want to compete in the tournament? That's adorably stupid. Why compete when we can just rig it?
You have no honor, Kai. All this needs is a show of force. Once Wayne realizes he's outmatched, he'll give up the sword.
You say honor, and I say smarts. I've got them, and you don't.
Swift and steady.
I know your face from my dreams.
I know you. Where have you been? I haven't seen you around in a long time.
I've been away, traveling across the land.
Did you see anything interesting on your travels?
Did you hear that Hewitt's honor? It was always such a raft.
I tried.
Anything to report?
There he is. That's Wayne, fighting in the pit. You can tell by looking at his sword. It's got to be Caledbog.
Treasonous snake! Let's jump down there and break it out of his hand.
We can't make a scene. Half these people are bandits. If they suspect the sword's value, we'll never make it out alive.
You're right, of course. But that doesn't make this any easier. The Vigil punishes evil. It's difficult to stand here and allow it to continue. Then we'll have to enter the tournament as we'd planned. If we defeat him honestly, we can claim the sword as battle price. If he doesn't give it to us, he'll be shamed in front of all these thugs. Then he's the dead one. If you think you can beat him, you join the tournament. I'll stay up here. If these thugs get rowdy, I'll handle them.
Good plan. All we have to do is register to fight.
Elements of wind, glory, heed me!
What are those walking ferns?
Son, don't call them
Charged
plants.
up!
You there, Silvari. We don't see many of you around here. Either of you want to fight in the pit?
I will. Who's that guy down there now? I'd like to fight him.
That's Wayne, our current champion. First, you have to survive the preliminary round. Then you can fight Wayne.
Last call for competitors. Who else wants to fight
Swift
in the
and
pit?
steady.
Why'd I bet on that runty Norn and not the human?
Wayne always wins. I thought I told you that 3 bouts ago.
I know. I just can't help rooting for the underdog.
No more.
All right, you toughs, here we go. Fighting in the first round, the Brainstormer versus a new Silvari contender. Fighters, to the pit.
Good luck.
I am the wind.
One more kick to the old grunk, and you'll be back in business.
Charged up.
My murder bot's ready. Sick of it.
The tournament will now begin.
Lightning bolt!
Message the Brainstormer fights a newcomer in this
That was a
first
blast.
round.
A Silvari? Oh dear. I'm going to chop you to bits and use you as kindling.
Fire it up!
You can't stop genius.
Another great match. Next up, Dirty Pete the Pirate.
Dad, I thought you said not to call them plants.
Do as I say, not as I do. Fired up!
Round 2. Place your bets. Stinky Pete steps into the pit to face off against our Silvari challenger.
You look fresh from the dream. By the time I'm done with you, you'll wish you were back in your pod.
Inferno!
Ready your weapons.
Hiding! Hiding! Gotcha! And I thought this was going to be an easy day.
We have a winner! Next, you face Ruparu the Terrible, Scourge of the Seas.
That Silvari ain't bad. Baltius, 10 gold on that one.
You're gonna lose that coin as soon as Wayne steps up.
I don't know. I got a feeling about this one.
You got a feeling about every loser today.
We have a 2-time winner, spectators. Let's raise the stakes. Place your bets. It's Silvari versus... Wait for it... Quaggan!
Oh, Weed, you're out of your element. Quaggan is about to fool up your day.
Might
Time to get
glory.
started.
Quaggan wants Rumparu to win.
Safe from harm.
Well done! The next match will be for the championship.
The one, the only, the master of disaster, lord of the sword, it's Wayne!
I'm not afraid of you, but I am ready for you. I've been ready for years.
This is harder than
Eye of the storm!
Here!
You're outmatched, Wayne, but I'm not here for your life. I'm here for Calitbolg. Give me Rhiannoc's sword and I'll let you go.
The sword is mine. Rhiannoc wasn't worthy of it. He was willing to give his life. For what?
For his people. And for you, Wayne. He stayed to give you a head start from Mazdak. The Lich would have chased you down to get Calitbolg. That's why Rhiannoc died.
No, you can't know. You weren't there. I'll kill you, then I'll put Rhiannoc and you smug Silvari behind me for good. I earned this sword. I suffered for it. You can't take it away from me.
Looks like we've got a grudge match on our hands, folks. I think the ring's got a very broad policy on murder.
Eye of the storm!
Rhiannoc was weak. He was weak. It wasn't my fault. It was his.
Dishonorable left.
Looks like the victor's claiming his opponent's sword as spoils of battle. Let's have a cheer for our new champion!
I was right. I won. I'm rich.
I can't believe it. I guess sometimes even the lottery pays off.
You're amazing down there. Your combat prowess is really something. I envy you the beating you gave that thug. I wish I'd been able to lend a hand.
I was prepared to let Wayne go, but he wouldn't stop attacking me. I didn't want to kill him.
That's what makes you great vigil material. You should seriously consider joining my order. Wayne had been carrying that burden for so long, it was probably a relief to die at the hands of someone who knew the truth.
You're right. I could see it in his eyes. He seemed almost grateful.
Come, Herald. I'll take Calitbolg back to the Pale Tree, and then we'll find a way to make Mazdak pay.
Did you bring back any mementos?
Wayne is not the only villain in this tale. We must bring down Mazdak.
Killing a lich is no easy matter. It will require significant planning.
Every creature has a weakness, even Mazdak. If we have the knowledge, we will know where to strike.
Welcome, Herald. Join our circle. There is much to explain.
Greetings, my courageous herald. I have heard news of your victory. Caladbolg is returned at last.
It was difficult, but worth it. Wayne's been punished at last.
Herald, my research at the Priory proved fruitful. I know where Mazdak the Accursed was buried, and I believe I know his next target. He's planning to attack a human town known as the Ascalon Settlement. If we don't stop him, he'll wipe them out.
He's attacking Ascalon Settlement? They're a peaceful area. They have very few defenses. We've got to stop Mazdak.
We have the soldiers. If the Pale Tree would allow Caladbolg to be born into battle, the Vigil can destroy Mazdak. All it takes is firepower, courage, and a direct assault.
You always think in a straight line. Look, Mazdak's forces will have to move through the Centaur tribes to get to Ascalon Settlement. Why not turn them against each other and take down two birds with one stone? The Order of Whispers could do that easily.
I know where Mazdak was buried. The Priory could explore his tomb, get past the traps, and find a way to destroy the Lich while he slumbers. It's the logical approach.
This lich must be destroyed. For Rhiannoch. For Tyria. Listen to me. The Orders wish you to join them. If you do, they will lend you strength. With their backing, we can defeat Mazdak. It is your destiny to fight Zaitan. Joining an Order will help you achieve that goal. Choose wisely.
Herald, I place Caladbolg in your care. Decide how to defeat Mazdak, and know that the hopes of the Grove go with you.
Glorious. You'll be a rising star in the Vigil. We'll handle the formalities after the battle. Traherne, will you accompany us on this adventure? Your knowledge of Orion undead is second to none.
I'm not going to join your order, but yes, I will lend my aid.
Swift and steady.
I have gold coins from Lion's Arch. The market there is incredible.
safe from harm. Might and glory.
Charged up. Lightning bolt. That was a blast.
That's valuable.
Eye of the storm.